Oh, the crack of the beer. I got water tonight. Man, that Kona. You drinking Kona tonight, man?
I am drinking Kona tonight. This is actually one of my favorite, like lighter beers.
What
Kona,
flavor is
big
that
wave,
Kona? Oh yeah, that's
big
a good one.
wave,
Big wave. That's a good
liquid
flavor.
Aloha. How can you?
Liquid.
The marketing on this is perfect, by the way.
It is. It's great.
First sip, only one sip. Everybody knows the rules.
With one sip,
Mm.
my yeah. There you go, in for the second sip. Man, guys, we're in
Happy
for
holidays, gang.
happy holidays. Great treat. What did you think of that intro? That's a fun intro.
Intro's sick.
That intro. So,
Intro's
guys, if
great.
you notice, we changed intros for the holidays. Um, if you notice, for the seasons, for special occasions, if we can, we want to keep it fun. We want to keep it light. And I took something out of our hands tonight. We don't really have to talk about the sponsors as much because you saw what I did there, right? I put the
Oh yeah,
sponsors on the
yeah.
title.
Right at the
That
front.
that right at the front. So, you guys, if you saw our sponsors, I'll just run down the list. You can check them out real fast. I want to talk about our sponsors anyways because of the show tonight. We want to talk about the title before we talk about our sponsors.
Yeah, yeah. Tonight we got. If you have a gift you want to get a Disney dad,
Yeah,
we're going over gift ideas for us.
for us
So this
dads.
episode really is geared towards our wives. No, I'm just playing. Um,
No, this is for your lover, your mother, your brother, your sister, your aunt, your uncle, your dog, your cat, your grandma, your grandpa, whoever you have. Give for those who want to get their male counterpart or male family members something if they're dads or they're not a gift. But I want to tell you this idea didn't come from us. This isn't something that we thought up on the fly. This actually came from the Instagram. This came from Ingrid over at Capulita's Creations, who does
ah,
wonderful Magic Band wristbands. If you want to check out her stuff, it's a free plug for her. But she came up. She goes, her husband's a trucker, and I get this. That family's been in the trucking industry for years. That family who's been deployed. I've been deployed, and anybody who has a long line where you're gone all the time, it's really hard to understand what to get them. So I totally, when she brought it up, I'm like, yeah, I this is a topic I can get down on. And I brought it to Josh, and Josh is like, yeah, I can get down on this. So we have some ideas, and
yeah. I
yeah,
think it's important because I think guys like us. Well, I'm just gonna generalize here. More talking about me, but I think it maybe applies to a lot of people out there.
yeah,
I have a hard time shopping for myself, and I know everything I want.
yeah,
I just don't buy anything for myself.
yep,
So so it really is hard to buy for some people. And my wife has gotten me the things that I'm going to show off tonight, and they're things that I'm like, yeah,
yep.
okay, I
Yeah,
love it.
me too. There's things I'm going to show off that people have got me, my mom, my wife, um, and just different things. We got a couple things, but these are ideas. I also have a list of ideas that I curated, which were fun and interesting as well.
Cool.
But first and foremost, if you're looking for gifts, I know a great place to start. You know where to start, Josh? I know where to
I
start.
know where to start. Yeah, I know
Where do
where
you
to
start?
start. I think you go to Operation. This is a mouthful for me. Operation Magic.Printful.me.
Yes, yes.
And really, look, obviously everything on the website is funny,
Quality.
cool. I mean, it's good quality. However, I really would need to see somebody wrap their presents
Yes.
in the wrapping paper, and I just it needs to happen, and it can't be us. It's got to be somebody else. I need to have
Yeah.
somebody's presence for people to be like, who the hell is on our present? Oh, let me pull up a clip. Oh, here they are talking
Oh,
about it. Hey, it's
yeah.
us.
Hey, it's us. Smile. You guys, and for the holidays, we do have a holiday set a bunch. We have ornaments, we have wrapping paper, we have sweaters. And I've got some other home good items I'm gonna put out there because I know our friend Gina over at Bring Back the Magic, she's all into home goods. I told Gina, your wallet's gonna hurt this holidays because I've got home goods for days with our picture all over it. I still have to
That's
do
pretty
our,
sweet.
on a mission from Walt merch, which everybody's seen that imagery. We're doing
Oh
one of
yeah,
those,
that's
and
fun.
that's going to be out here for the holidays. So, guys, there's a lot there, but there's other places to start, and I mentioned it earlier. Sponsors, we got great sponsors. Signs of Amusement, signsofamusement.com. If you want park signs, themed signs, and you want to get something for your spouse because they love It's a Small World. I said that, see if he didn't pick it up, but I thought he was going to get the reaction I didn't hope for. Damn. Uh, It's a Small World, Jungle Cruise, Indiana Jones classic attractions are no longer there. Splash. You can get the Skyway Buckets Tomorrow signs, all kinds of fun stuff.
You
So,
could basically go
starts
into
with
that
amusement.
whatever that store is, bro, outside of Orlando, Lakeview Antique Mall.
Yep.
Is like just outside of Disney World, and you could go in there and pick anything, and I'd be happy. There's so much cool stuff in that
Yeah,
mall.
me too. Right. Oh gosh, they have Thrifty Land in Anaheim, which is kind of like the antique mall in Orlando. Yeah, go in there. You can buy me anything. I'd be excited. But
Yeah,
we have also, uh, well, yeah, we haven't well met. Oh, Skullface Project. If you want art by Matthew O'Brien, would you could actually have Matt do art for you because he'll take your money and he'll do art. He'll do
yeah,
Skullface art for you. But so,
that'd be pretty
or you
badass.
could go to our good friend Lou at Two Marines Who Disney and get some antiquities because he's there. Two Marines Who Disney at gmail.com. And then last but not least, the wonderful Kim Dunn and her travel expertise. If you want to try and get your loved one a trip somewhere, whether it's an Airbnb, a Disney vacation, a Disney cruise, somewhere that's good for the holidays for you all, that's another place to go. So those are the 5 starts if you want to go to our merch, our sponsors. That's where I would initially start. But then there are the other things, Josh. What do we got happening on your side of the world? What things that you have got or you would like to see?
All right, man. You may go first on something.
Yeah, I want you to go
So,
first. I want to see what you.
so I'm gonna go with something that I've wanted for a long time, never bought myself until my wife bought it for me, and ever
Okay.
since, I absolutely love it. And this isn't really Disney related, but it kind of is. But I took everything out of it now. But this is my Ridge wallet,
Ah, Ridge wallets are wonderful.
and I've been a leather wallet guy my entire life.
Yeah.
Um, Bifold, standard,
Yeah.
nothing too crazy. But it got cluttered with all kinds of random receipts and cards from places, and you know stuff I always thought I would need because I'm like a micro hoarder. Like I'll have a receipt from like 8 years ago in my wallet. I'll have receipts that are whited out because the ink's
Yeah.
gone. But
What's
ever
going on?
since I've had this, I'm going on 2 years now, and this has been like an amazing buy. And you just put all your cards in there, money clip on the back for cash. Obviously, there's none there because well, it gets spent at Home Goods and Hobby Lobby.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but this is my first go to, and when I'm going into the parks, I enjoy having a easier time with this than I do a big kind of clumpy wallet that like it's one of those things where you're used to it, but then when you get something better,
Right.
you're like, oh, I should have been doing this the whole time.
Yeah,
So
I downsized to a thinner wallet, but I want a Ridge wallet. I used to be the same fivefold type of guy, same sort of mentality. Cards that got so thick that it started hurting my back a lot, and
no,
I streamlined to one a thinner wallet, but it's nothing like a Ridge. I hear Ridge wallets are wonderful, and you can get them customized however you want, and they're great.
now that's $100.
It's
Uh,
it's worth it.
and now this is the thing: there are knockoffs out there, but these elastic bands and these Ridge wallets are like super high quality. I've beat the hell out of this thing, and this thing is still like, I mean,
Yes,
it's
it's
not
no
worn out
stretch. Yeah,
whatsoever, and
the
that's the biggest
knockoffs
complaint.
stretch really quick.
Yeah, the knockoffs get stretched out pretty easily. So
Yep.
I spent the money, or my wife spent the money and got me this one, and I'm very, very happy with it. So that's where I'm starting.
So for me, I've got a couple things up here. My wife got me these last year. They came in my stocking. They're stocking stuffers, and I love it because I love my drinks. I love drinks in my house. I'm really bad at using them, as you can tell. They're still wrapped up. But coasters. I have coasters all over my house. I have
Coasters are cool.
I've got the band Kiss. I've got Kiss coasters in my office just so I have stuff. I just have coasters everywhere, though I may not use them. I collect the coasters from the parks. That's why my wife got me coasters at home. And for dads, I hate to say it, practicality. Think practical. Look at your spouse and think like, what is something that they truly need, or something that we truly want, like that they say that they want, but they don't go get themselves. And I'm always setting cold drinks down, rings on stuff. So yeah, that was something that I practical, but I'm like, oh, so my wife's like, you don't like it? I'm like, no, I actually love this.
Yeah, and that's the thing, bro. Is I my favorite gift I'm saving for last is the most practical thing. And my wife got it for me. And there's a theme here. Find somebody that buys you the stuff that part of your brain knows you should have, but the other
Yeah.
part won't buy because I would have never have dreamed to buy any of this stuff, but she always comes through.
That's I if I pulled up my pins, we went to the Pacific Northwest Mouse Meet one year, and I was with her. She bought them right in front of me. I wasn't even paying attention. I thought she was buying them for me, for not for me, but for herself. I paid no mind to them. Those are her pins. No, she went and bought me. I eyeballed it all weekend long. Bought it from a couple Christmases ago. It was a Jessica Rabbit pen. It's from like a D23 like exclusive launch pen, and her leg moves, and it's such
Wow,
a sick pen.
that's cool.
And I'm like, and she bought me like this really rare like press pass Peter Pan like opening day style looking pen, and it's from like the stickers of the press passes back then, and just stuff that like it's stuff that you just know your partner. That's the big thing. Know who you're buying for. And
Right.
for me, like I want to give you like a great example of one of the gifts that I curated as an idea before we show something else off.
Sure.
If you have someone who loves to barbecue, I love to barbecue. I know Josh here. You love to eat. You probably love to eat barbecue.
Hey, bro, listen. Now we get into a little bit of lore here, okay?
All right.
I am I have $1,000 smoker out back right now.
See.
So I mean I've been smoking meat
Don't say
for
that too loudly.
a while. Hey, bro, look, I say it loudly and proudly, brother. I've been smoking them things,
Smoking them things.
and I've gotten quite good at it,
So
and it has contributed to the size a little bit. Okay.
yeah, don't get me wrong. Barbecue. I'll tell you, when James was 200 pounds, guys, yes, James was 200 pounds. You would never believe it. You would never believe what the culprit was. Barbecue in Newcastle. So
Now,
there's
you
that
ever
one.
get over here, bro? You ever get over here? I'm gonna show you some.
No,
I'm gonna show you some barbecue,
I
brother.
love good barbecue. So here's my idea though. You like the barbecue. I like the barbecue. We love to eat it. Why not a custom Disney themed barbecue branding iron for that barbecue person who loves to barbecue in the world?
That's cool.
Personal branding iron with your dad's initials and
That's
a funny Disney character motif. So like perfect for grilling season. So say you had a piece of meat and you want to like imprint Rafiki on it. Get Rafiki on it.
Bro.
See Rafiki in there with your initials, dude. How you'd be the coolest Disney dad on the damn block.
I might look into acquiring one of those. Well, I'll pass the message on to my wife,
Pass
who will
it on.
then
Yeah, exactly.
get it for me at some point, I'm sure, because that sounds
Yeah.
pretty cool.
And to me, I'm like, man, when I started reading about branding irons and like that popped up, I'm like, wow, like Rafiki. Imagine getting one for Gina and giving it with Stitch. I mean, you can go endless capabilities if you know someone who knows how to work with iron and knows how to turn branding irons. I mean, there's a good endless possibility right there. But
That is pretty cool.
the one that I thought of that I will show a little bit more of, and that I thought really cool of because this was on my list anyways, is something I love because I love music. I know everybody loves music. I love old music. I love tangible things like vinyl, and I love Disney vinyl. So I say get your dad or your spouse or whoever it is if they like music, their choice of Disney vinyls.
That's cool.
And these were given to me as gifts by other people who know I love Disney music and Disney vinyls, and for me, at the end of the day, I think it's a wonderful idea for someone who loves music, and you like that vintage feel in your house. Like, say you have a house that's kind of that 1940s and 50s motif where you have the rattan furniture and you've got the tiki style stuff, and then you have record players, and then somebody pulls out your records, and oh my god, you got a selection of Disneyland records. Hey, why not? You know. So I love music. So records are an easy go for me. What's something for you, Josh? What's another thing?
I really want to save this one I have here for last. I don't have
Okay.
things that are tangibly with me right now.
very well.
So you probably have more stuff that's like in your
Oh,
hands.
I just had two. I only had the two things I was going to show.
Okay,
I've got the mini
gotcha.
shot. I've got the Haunted Mansion mini shot glass set that I got from my
Yeah,
father for
so
Christmas.
so that's the things that I've gotten that I definitely appreciate are like whiskey glasses.
Yep.
I have a whiskey glass that has a 5.56 round
Yeah.
in halfway through the
Amazing.
glass. Those are pretty cool. Kim got me a 50 cal shell bottle opener,
Oh
uh,
wow.
like 10 years ago. But now in the dad realm, um, I'm a sucker for handmade anything,
Yeah.
cards, notes. I mean, I'm a big sentimental guy.
Yeah.
Um, but this brings me to the most sentimental things you can get a Disney dad, but more importantly, a Disney dad that's a veteran is challenge coins.
Challenge coins.
And this is my Mickey inspired
I love
challenge
that.
coin.
Love that.
Landed the free because of the Brave Disney Day Drinkers Club coin.
I like that. That's rad.
D3. So this was $30 that I got for my birthday, I think. Yeah, it was my birthday.
That's
And
rad.
yeah, stuff like that. Like my wife probably thought there's no way he's gonna like this,
Right.
but I'll buy it. And I got this for my birthday, and I was pumped. I got this last year, I think, or 2 years ago. It was pretty recent.
That see, and I'm a sentimental guy, and this is where like for me, I'm one of those guys that's like, make me a story, like you said, make something personalized, right? Now for Disney dads, my kids love to draw. My kids love to be creative. And if they were to create me a storybook that was Disney themed from their ideas and their thoughts, I would melt because it's personalized from my kids. Anything from my kids. You give me something from my kids that is like personalized or they've thought about it like long and hard. Great
Yeah,
example. My oldest son, when I was a travel agent, they do their little gift shop at the school every year. They do whatever, $5, $10, whatever. They don't have anything super expensive.
like
He came home
pencils
with,
and yeah,
yeah, came home with a Dr. Seuss coffee cup that said, "All the places we will go." It's from the book, "All the Places We Will Go." But he goes, "You know what, Dad? I got this for you because you're a travel agent, and it's all the places that you talk about wanting to go." And I'm like, how?
allow me to go cry in the corner for about
Yeah,
5 minutes.
allow me to melt in the corner that you were at like 8 years old, that thoughtful of like, I want my dad to have this cup because he's a travel agent right now, and I want him to feel like we can. It's like the most important thing in the world, and to him it was, and to me I still
That
have that cup.
that is that's the kind of stuff I love, man. Like I have a collection of coffee mugs that's all like world's best dad, Disney princess dad,
Yeah,
princess security, all that good stuff, bro. And I love it. I love reminders that I'm a dad,
yeah, oh
you
yeah,
know, like because it's still surreal to me. I mean, my kid's only 2.5 years old, so
right.
I mean, this is still
It's
very
still very new.
it's still very new. I still open the cupboard and to see a dad mug, I'm like, oh my god, I
I'm
spent
a dad.
34
I'm a dad.
years
Yeah,
with none of this, none of this stuff.
yeah, and I see that's where I was at for. I was 30. I was 30. I was almost 31 when my oldest son was born, and I spent 29 years without kids in my life of my own because my stepdaughters and all. Um, but the fact of the matter is when I became a dad on any level, it was like this whole surreal feeling that I'm a dad.
Oh yeah,
And when
life
my
changes
kids,
instantly for the better.
yeah, and when my kids gave me anything, whether it was my daughters or my boys, it's just like those are the best gifts in the world. And I don't care if it was drawn on a piece of paper or a mug. It's the fact that you thought of me in that single solitary way. And so for me, if you got little kids, let those little kids pick out that gift because that's going to mean more to
Oh
them
yeah,
than anything.
100%, dude. And we're oftentimes, like, I want to say this as tactfully as I can. I'm only speaking from experience. Presents for us are extremely, I think, more meaningful than people realize. Thoughtful gifts
Yep.
are way more meaningful because we're often the facilitators, the ones that are always like, I don't know, like if we want to go somewhere, like I'm gonna make it happen, and we're gonna do stuff, whatever my wife wants to do. She tells me, try my best to make it happen, and getting gifts that, for men is often difficult because you would think you need to get all these masculine like presents, like how we started the Ridge wallet, the branding iron, right? And while all those are good,
Yep.
really it comes down to like just meaningful, heartfelt, you know, just reminders that, especially for veterans that,
Yeah.
that your family is always thinking of you.
Oh, 100%. And that's like when we came up with this idea, gifts for gift ideas for Disney dads. I'll tell you the easiest way to a Disney dad's heart is through their kids.
Yeah,
Through Because you have to think about it. Us as Disney adults, we were Disney kids once, and we were thinking of ways and imagining what we could do for our parents and how to make them smile like Disney made us smile. And encourage your kids. If you know your dad, if you the dad or your husband or your spouse or that parent is that Disney adult, embrace that, lean into it, because that's what I mean all the more that you coupled something that they truly love into that imaginary whatever you've created. And like you said, we did the masculine things. Like we brought up the whiskey glasses. You can get a Disney themed whiskey glass. You can get it,
yeah,
But for me, it's like doing an at-home Disney escape room for with my kids. That's more sentimental of a gift. Like they come up with the escape room idea and say, "Hey, Dad, this is our gift this year." They create the game board. They create the ideas for it, and you do it at home. That
that's
to
fun.
me is a fun idea for a gift. It's something so practical. No money has to really be spent on it, and it's something
No,
you'll always remember because you
and
can
use your
easily.
imagination.
Yeah, no, and you can vouch for this because you and I have talked about being mini hoarders with the receipts and stuff. Dads accumulate a lot of shit over time, a lot of shit,
Yeah,
and before you know it, we start going through that stuff, and then we have to think about what do I want to get rid of and what don't I want to get rid of. And it's like I don't want to hurt my kids' feelings or my wife's feelings, but now I've got so much stuff that is personalized toward me in a way like practical that I don't even know what to do. So you have to really pick and choose and have a fine line.
ooh, here's one that's a good idea for you guys. I get, because I teach kids every day, and I get birthday cards, I get drawings, I get all kinds of stuff that mainly you just get when you're a dad. I get them as a teacher all the time,
And
and I have kept every single one of them.
what's that?
And I have a stack of paper like this over like 15 years of stuff. And if your spouse or whoever you want to do this for keeps that stuff, maybe scrapbook it, maybe turn it into some kind of cool. That's the thing that I'm thinking of ideas I would like.
Yeah, for sure.
Here's a cool idea too that is kind of going away with technology. We have our phones, we
Hmm.
have access to everything. You don't have photo albums anymore. They're
Yeah.
all on your phone.
Yeah.
And maybe a photo album that goes through the trips that you guys have taken over the course of your relationship, and something that's reflective would be really cool.
I think that ties into the storybook idea that I brought up earlier. Like, take those pictures and turn it into a story, like your first
Yeah,
trip story or your family trip story of the year, growth of our family through Disney, something.
you can make a book now online where you
Yeah.
just upload pictures and it turns
Yep.
into a story for you.
Yep.
You know, my wife did it when Aubrey was born. I got a book about like just being a dad, and it was
Yeah.
personalized with my name and her name. And I tried to read it and I cried.
Oh my god. Yeah. You start reading, you're like, oh my god, I can't do this. It's so tough.
But the last gift I have
Okay.
in my head, well, on me right now,
Hmm.
one was given to me as a Christmas present by one of my students. He's an Army Ranger captain, he gave me this, and then my wife got me the other one. Are these?
Oh, mini backpacks.
Now these are side satchel like push bags,
Yeah.
push up bags, and I gotta admit, man, I got it. The camo one I got 2 weeks before our Disney trip, and I said thank you. You know, it was cool, and then threw it in my closet. My wife was like, "You don't want to use it?" I'm like, "I'm not a bag guy. I
Right.
don't wear bags." Then I used it, and now I always use it.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're talking about going to Disney and being practical, I was always the guy. Cell phone in pocket, wallet in my pocket, room key. Back when they had them before Magic Bands, I had everything like in my pockets.
Yeah.
And you'd go on whatever, and put everything in the little holder and hope it stays.
Yeah.
When I got that bag, it made it made so much more sense. I could carry way more stuff in. Now with a daughter, I'm carrying all kinds of stuff to help that burden why my wife has with carrying everything as far as supplies and diaper bags and all that good stuff.
I always pack a backpack. I always have a backpack on my back. I learned a long time ago. You need
But
some sort of bag.
yeah, I don't do backpacks though. Still, because I think it's because I'm a big dude. I
Yeah.
don't like humping a backpack around. It's just not natural for me. But the side bags are actually pretty goated
Yeah.
for me.
Side bag. I've been interested in doing a side bag. That's pretty rad. That's a great gift. That's a great Disney
Yeah.
practical gift.
And
You think about it. You got
yours might come with, bro. Let's see. If you go online, see, mine came with these cool. You'll appreciate this.
All right, I love it.
Yeah, mine came with like this sticker.
Oh yeah, I like that.
I think the previous owner might have gotten these from like this really cool podcast.
Oh yeah, you get stickers from that podcast.
Get,
I love
but
it.
this is what I took to Disney when I was handing out like
that's
all
rad.
kinds of stickers and stuff. Man, I was just walking around like, hey,
Hey, you want a sticker?
you want to listen to two dudes talk about cool stuff?
Talk about cool stuff all the time. See,
And
I
everybody's
love
pretty
that.
receptive to that.
I love that idea because bags are so goaded at the park. Because you have to think about it. You have your fuel rod, you have your phone, you have your wallet, you got snacks.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate the fact that you have to have a fuel rod on you now. I carry
Well,
like
I carried around this big ass thing, bro.
I carry one of those too.
I carried around this thing is. I mean, it's been months and it's still like charged up to.
I wish I knew where Boomstick Berry was. I have this long one. I have one that's like a handle. It's like a nightstick almost. I swore security wanted to take it from me.
But this bag had my
yeah.
GoPro tripod extension thing. Jeez.
Yeah, hold it.
It was great. It was great, man. I mean, it was getting that bag was an awesome thing, bro. I also I use these pouches, these grinds pouches. For any veterans out there, they are a nice, safe alternative to tobacco pouches. They're just straight coffee grinds in a pouch, and they have either 25 or 50 milligrams of caffeine, depending on which one you get. And when you're talking about like, I'm not a big energy drink guy anymore, so when you're talking about getting you through when you don't feel like waiting for Joffrey's or Starbucks line and getting coffee, those grind pouches were awesome. I just threw them in my bag and.
What if they do decaf?
Decaf coffee pouches.
I'm a decaf guy, so hear me out.
You don't do caffeine?
No, I'm 6 years clean of caffeine. 6 years clean of caffeine. I had a really bad breakdown. Again, if you have that dad who loves coffee, I still love my coffee. I know it doesn't really do the effects. It's decaf.
Yeah, but it still tastes good. I've had decaf plenty of times. Yeah. It's still good coffee.
And for me, what it is I had a breakdown. I had an anxiety attack. And anybody who's been in the military knows how anxiety and caffeine go hand in hand. And I had like 4 cups of coffee one morning, and then I had 2 more at breakfast with my mom, and it was just like I was sitting there doing this, and I had a breakdown. I couldn't focus, and then I had to go out to. I ended up a couple weeks later having to go out to Illinois to pick up our van because my sister-in-law hit a deer out there, and I had to go pick it up. And so I started drinking yerba mate teas at that point, less caffeine. And
Yeah.
after that trip, but September is a September time frame. I weaned myself off of yerba mate, and I have been not drinking caffeine since. So yeah, so grinds if they have decaf, I'd be all over it.
They have they have I don't know. I think it's all
Yeah.
just regular like they have low caffeine ones, like the 25 milligrams when you're talking compared to like an energy drink is like
Oh
nothing.
God.
But I'd get the mocha ones, which is 50 milligrams, and I'll have that thing in all day. I mean, and it's like a slow IV drip instead of a straight shot to the heart, you know.
Right.
And I think the military screwed us up with caffeine because of how much we relied on like coffee, energy drinks. For me, Jack 3D pre-workout supplement back when it had traces of methamphetamine in it before it was
Jack.
banned by the FDA. That really screwed me up, man. I was lifting like way more than the average 200-pound dude.
Wait, they have them without coffee, but I wonder if there's caffeine in them.
They do. I wonder if it's tea.
Well, even then, I don't do tea. I had to look it up. I don't do tea. I do regular tea. I do decaf. Everything. Everything is straight decaf for me. It's got 80. Oh, wow, that one's got 80 grams of caffeine, guys. 80
Ooh.
milligrams. That's a sour apple. Yikes.
Wow.
Yeah. If I could get myself back to doing caffeine, that'd be something I'd totally be into because I love the idea of being able to go and so for me it's like I used to smoke, I used to chew. And back in the day when I used to do that, it was my way out. And now when I go to places like the parks, I can't do that. And I don't do it anyways because I've got kids. But to have something like that, like where I have a caffeine drip in my body or something that's like keeping my mind, because I hate waiting in lines. Hate it at Starbucks, hate waiting at Joffrey's, whatever it is. Because it doesn't matter if there's 8 Starbucks on property. Guess what? All 8 of them,
They're all full.
All full. Every line out the door. It doesn't matter. The one on Main Street at Disneyland. You do rope drop, people just rope drop Starbucks. It's like rope dropping fucking Peter Pan. It blows my mind. But
that's ridiculous.
Yeah. But the idea is like, that's wonderful. That's a great dad gift right there, those grinds. If you are a dad who's trying to wean yourself off of tobacco, that I think is the way to go for the parks. Because
I mean, it's great. I mean, it really is. I mean, the grinds pouches are definitely, if you use any tobacco products, they're definitely like a really good alternative. I mean, I don't, and I love them. I mean, it helps with my caffeine because I was crushing 200 milligram caffeine drinks regularly, sometimes 3 in a day.
5 rippets a day. 5 rippets a day.
Oh, dude, did you like the Power or the Citrus better?
Citrus, bro.
Oh, dude, I love the Power one, that burgundy and silver can. Oh my god. These guys don't know. Maybe some of them do.
They
but
do
most
know,
of them don't know.
You know how they do know? Dollar Tree has them. You can buy rippets at Dollar Tree.
They're not the same.
They're not.
I've had them stateside, and they're different. They're different makeup. They're different makeup.
Yeah, well, it's just like getting anything. No one will ever understand getting the
OG,
the Haji Mountain Dew and Pepsis.
The Pepsis are great.
Totally different flavor. And that's the thing. So it's like rippets, guys. If you want to talk energy drink, you blame the military. Any prior military service member or veteran who still has a caffeine addiction, I will tell you where it ultimately started.
Yeah.
You had a few on base. It wasn't until you got to the chow hall in the desert and they had them by the plethora for you. You can drink 5.
And they're free. Yeah, and nobody cares how many you. That's where my Butterfinger addiction started, bro.
Yep.
I got deployed for the first time. First day going to the chow hall. Breakfast was fine. I go to lunch and I see this whole candy thing. And I'm like, I can just take a Butterfinger? So I took one and I'm like, wait, nobody cares I take 2?
Yeah, right. No.
I could just take. We were putting rippets in our pockets.
Oh yeah,
rippets
in the pockets.
I mean, we were we had them all over the Jets. I mean, it was
I
ridiculous.
I lived on the Elvis diet when I was overseas.
Elvis was into a lot of stuff, bro.
Dude, I lived on the Elvis food diet. You know, my first 3 solid months for lunch, I would have wings and chili cheese fries or whatever the specialty sandwich was, and wings. And then at dinner time, I'd have chili cheese fries and whatever the specialty was, and wings. I was on that Elvis diet, like eating, like
I have a kicker for you, brother. You're gonna love because you're a Marine.
yeah,
So we had basic, um, standard like eggs and like shitty bacon for breakfast. The
oh
breakfast
yeah,
sucked over there. Our lunch was chicken and rice, maybe some jambalaya, something, whatever. Dinner was some of the same stuff, but every Sunday, bro, and it was our chief that did this steak and lobster.
yeah. We had it Fridays, steak and lobster.
You had it too? I thought it was
Yeah.
an Air Force thing.
No, 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 no. So
Oh, it's a
KBR.
whole community thing.
Did
Oh,
KBR run your chow halls?
um, I don't know who ran the chow
Because
house, to be honest.
because
We had a
KBR,
I have a funny story for the chow hall,
yeah.
but go ahead.
So KBR, they ran all the chow halls. So Fridays for us were steak and lobster. But the one thing about the steak, you never ate the steak because it tasted like boot leather. It was so rubbery that like you're gnawing on it, you know.
But our
Um,
chief was cooking the steaks on a
oh,
grill outside of our chow
oh,
hall,
that's wonderful.
and he put them in styrofoam containers, and you get to go. Now the lobster we got from the chow hall,
Yeah, that's
but the
wonderful.
steaks were cooked by our chief, which was to me, it was that one little thing he did that earned my respect tenfold. Was
Oh
that
yeah.
this dude was out there all Sunday grilling steaks, and I'm like, all right. But
But you
we
know what?
had
When you
a
go deployed,
what's that? Oh
when
yeah,
you're
when you're
deployed,
deployed.
yeah, when you're deployed, you don't care. I'm cooking steaks all day. Fuck.
Yeah. We had a TCN, which for those who don't know is a third country national
Yep.
that gets hired on to work.
Usually from Uganda, India.
It, and they're slinging chow and
Yep.
cleaning and stuff like that. Well, we had a guy try to acquire a flightline badge, and when it was like, and he did it like he slow cooked this, bro. So this dude knew what he was doing. But because where I was stationed at, we had one of the biggest collection of
Hmm.
military planes across from Iran. So it was pretty extensive as far as Air Force goes, and it's shut down now, I think. But yeah, it got this whole big thing got uncovered where he was trying to gain access to the flight line and had like this elaborate plan with multiple people. And we had before I got there, a couple years before I got there, our chow hall was located in a different spot, and it actually had somebody had dropped a bomb off in a book bag in there.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, no, it was crazy, and I heard about that when I first got in, and I was like, "Oh, that's crazy." And like a month later, they're like, "Oh, by the way, hey, you C team, you guys are going in November." And I'm like, "Okay, okay, sounds good. Go to the chow hall as fast as possible."
Well, you know the funny thing is all those TCNs they either their names were either Singh or Raj, so it could have been Singh or Raj who was doing it.
Yeah,
I'm not stereotyping, guys. I'm not being rude. Josh King vouched for this.
it's just the way it
Every
is.
one of them, seriously, is either Singh or Raj.
And I was surprised because I mean I understand it's cheaper. It makes more sense financially to bring on TCNs
Yep.
security wise. Um, we need all these clearances to even be there,
OPSEC, dude. It was.
but you can get, somebody who lives there down the street to come in and work. You know what I had to go through to go work there is like OPSEC's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
You know,
No.
it's
I think
ridiculous.
I think every base has a story like that, and that's why it makes it fun to come back and be like, we survived this, but these are the things we like for the holidays, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, if you want to send rippets, If you know where you can get original Rip-Its, send them our way. I'll
Yeah.
go. I'll drop caffeine. I'll pick up caffeine for one real Rip-It, not the
I
Dollar
mean,
Tree shit.
I would shotgun a rip it right now, a real one.
No, dude, you'd see me.
Absolutely.
So funny story. So guys, do not try this at home. Do not ever attempt this at home. I was even threatened by my master sergeant. If he ever caught me, he'd bring me back alive and kill me again. I was so like you said, the methamphetamine and like the Jack drinks and all that. I was doing Rip Fuel and Rip-Its. Rip Fuel and Rip-Its. So think about that. Just woohoo!
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah. You ever get those random palpitations and you feel like you're about to die?
yeah.
And you're like, maybe this is what I did to
Yeah.
myself.
Yep.
I get them all the
Like,
time.
why am I so anxious? My heart's so.
I'll go, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
so-
calm. Now I'm calm about it. I'm like,
Yeah.
I guess is this it?
This is it. Am I
And then it goes
done?
away and I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
heartburn.
Yeah, it's just heartburn. Guys, these are things that, like, and these are fun things about talking about the holidays, because you can go down these rabbit holes and talk about this stuff, because I spent a holiday. One thing, I spent one Christmas overseas. And that's when I truly found out I was a sentimental person, and I cared about simplistic things for the holidays. I don't need this gigantic holiday. And if your Disney dad is that way, or the person you're buying for is that way, lean into it. Because for me, my mom and my dad, God bless their souls, sent me 18 boxes of cookies and jerky for the holidays to pass out to everybody. And that's when I realized that it wasn't about the gifts. It's not about the gifts. It's about the thought behind what you get and who it's coming from. Because to see my buddies' faces light up when I brought cookies in to their sheds where they work, and they're like, your mom sent these? Your dad made bear jerky for everybody? What? Yeah. My dad made jerky and my mom made cookies. That's what my family does. And then it came to this topic. I'm like, if you can just get behind the idea of leaning into the sentimental, this idea of shopping for the Disney dad in your life is not very hard, guys. It really isn't. Would you agree to that, Josh?
Yeah, and I've had a great idea.
What's that?
I also spent 2 Christmases and 2 New Years overseas.
Yeah.
And again, the first one I thought to myself, and when I knew the time frame I was going, I was like, all right, whatever, you know. And then when you're standing, Christmas didn't bother me so much as how New Year's played out for me.
Right.
But I was standing in line, you gotta check out these big ass tool, like 60-pound tool chests from your control crib, and somebody behind me goes, "Hey, it's Happy New Year's. Just turned New Year's stateside." And then my whole life, it was always a big thing. And just that dude saying that one sentence and nobody else said anything. We went about our day working. And I'm like, damn, man, like, there's like nothing, you know?
I remember that too. I remember that kind of sort of.
However, I gotta say this, and I will go back and I will clip this and we will post this. But if you know anybody who is currently deployed, who is being deployed for Christmas,
Yep.
I think we would love to get some kind of care package together from us here at Operation Magic and send it to the boys and girls over there still doing the good fight.
Yeah.
So if you know anybody, you want to shoot us a message that's deployed, one of your family members who's close to you,
Yep.
that's something I think we definitely can get behind.
I could get behind that, and I know several other podcasts that would help throw in on this care package for our troops. Not just
For sure.
us. Because
100%.
I will tell you, our community here within our podcast sphere, not just Operation Magic, we will definitely do it, but they support everybody in our sphere, in the veteran sphere, in the active duty sphere, because they know without you all and without us that this holiday may not ever happen, you know, and that's
Absolutely.
and so they're very everybody. I'm all on that. You know, I'm on board. I'm all about the community aspect of it. I'm all about sending back to the boys and girls, because those boys and girls continue the fight that we started many years ago. You know what I'd like to send them though, just if they're over in a deployed standy area, just for giggles, Disney themed golf accessories.
Golf accessories.
You know there is a captain out there who is a dumbass who had his wife send his golf clubs. You know that.
Oh yeah,
You know
probably.
there's always that one captain. Well, here's some balls for you. Go knock them out into the desert.
I gotta find this real quick, bro. You'll
And
get it.
you know,
You
a
go
fun
ahead.
thi-
You go ahead.
know,
I'm
a
gonna
fun
find
thing.
you a picture real
Yeah.
quick.
You know, a fun thing for me is I love to cook. How many of you all love to cook? I know we talked
I
about
love to
barbecue earlier. How about Disney themed recipe books? If you have that Disney dad who loves, I'm the cook in our house. My wife loves to cook. She's a good cook, but I'm the cook. And I love recipes. I love cooking from scratch. Josh and I talked during a game the other night how we love homemade food. And like we're not destined to be skinny guys later on in life, period, because of how much food we truly like. But the fact of the matter is, everybody loves Disney food. I mean, I made the joke the other day. Josh needs to go ride It's a Small World 15 times, and in between rides, he needs to go get a cheeseburger spring roll each time. But I'd love to know how to make cheeseburger spring rolls at home. Why not a recipe book?
Why write It's a Small World 15 times though?
Because just the sheer
Why'd I have to do
torture of
that?
both.
Why'd I have to do that? This guy's trying to torture me.
Just the sheer torture of it. I mean, I pulled the idea.
Hey,
This is where I got
what
that idea from. Go
what
ahead.
do you do to a soccer ball?
Take it. Oh, dick. What a dick.
Oh,
That was
oh,
perfect. That was perfect.
that was great.
So
That was great.
I got that idea for the cheeseburger spring rolls, and It's a Small World. If you go back to old Chris Provost videos, and I bring up Chris Provost because he's a lot of my inspiration besides Pat McAfee for how I act and who I am. And he did what was called the Matterhorn Macaroon Challenge. Ride the Matterhorn 15 times, but in between rides, you go get the Matterhorn
Oh.
macaroon and eat it. In between each ride. He got, I think, to 12 and ended up throwing up and having like a sugar crash before he got
Yeah,
But you have
yeah,
to
it
do it
might
without
be
throwing up.
doable with another type of food, but anything sugary, bro. Oh my god.
Macarons, especially the Matterhorn one, it's like this big, dude. It's like a huge macaron.
Oh
It's
my
like
god.
you're
No.
crushing nothing but sugar, bro.
Oh my god. I couldn't do that 3 times.
No, I could see the cheeseburger spring rolls, but I
I
couldn't
could
do
do that. I couldn't do It's a Small World though, bro.
That's the part of the challenge. Part of it's got to be hard.
Yeah, that'd be the hard part. 15
And
spring rolls, I could definitely
probably crush this. That's like
throw
nine
down on.
beers and 9 hot dogs at a baseball game per inning.
Yeah, like what's that challenge? What is that?
What is this? I can drink a
I
beer and a
mean-
hot dog at an inning. I could do that.
Yeah, yeah. This
Not
is what I
funny.
was. This is what I was gonna show you, bro.
What you
This is
showing?
when I was. This is when I was deployed, and this was my birthday. So I don't know how you guys celebrate birthdays overseas, but this was mine.
Oh, I had something similar happen to me on my birthday. But
And I got taken outside, and every condiment from the chow hall was dumped on me.
Oh, I didn't have that.
Everything. Ketchup,
I
mustard,
was-
honey, chocolate sauce.
I was
Ice
I was put on location. There's a picture on my Facebook, guys. If you can seek out my Facebook and friend request me because my page is pretty well locked up tighter than a gnat's ass, to where you can't really get a hold of me. That you will find a picture of me. My master and one of my dearest friends, Serena Pinheiro Hurd. I still see her quite often. She lives in Seattle. We talk. Her and our master got the idea on my birthday night, because everybody made fun of me. They acted like they forgot my birthday, and then her and Top came out and put me in saran wrap. They saran wrapped me and taped me up, taped me to a location, and put a tag on me with my name and my location. So
Name and location. I'm trying
Yeah.
to find this picture right now.
yeah, it's up there. It's out there. It's on my profile pictures. Yep,
Huh.
it's there. I'm in a black hoodie, wrapped up, and my hair's super short. You'll see it. Josh is trying to dig for it. He wants to show you all.
I'm trying.
So, speaking of other things that you can do for Disney Dad gifts, Disney apparel, like we said, from the Operation Magic store, operationmagic.printful.me. We've always got those. You know what? This is one that Josh and I could really get into.
What's
Home
that?
brewing kit with Disney labels.
Oh yeah, dude, that'd be sick.
Create a home brewing,
Homebrew.
home brew. A Disney for my reptilian friends who love the Disney, theming, and they love reptiles. Get a DIY Disney inspired terrarium. Get yourself a little gecko named Pascal, and make it all Rapunzel themed. There's bracelets, there's charms for that. I know that. Are you still trying to find that
I
profile?
can't find this. I can't find this picture.
All right, let me go. I know right where to look for it because it is myself.
Um,
I
I
don't want that. What do you got, friend?
I'm back as far as I can go, and I see some.
Let me go to show profile. Choose profile picture. I'll post it up on my profile. Uploads photos of you. Oh, here we go. There, it's here. Oh, this is crazy. All right, see more butts. I found it. Ha!
Oh, I see it now. I just found it.
Yeah, I found it. See more butts. We found it. Oh crap! Nope. Cancel. Right there. Oh, I lost you. Hold on. I lost sound. I did something to myself. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh no, guys.
James,
Hold on.
we can hear you.
Okay. Why can't I hear you?
Have you guys ever seen a Marine try to fix technical issues?
Oh no.
Because this is a
Can you
Marine
hear me?
doing an Air Force job.
I can't hear you though. What the shit? All right.
We can hear James
I know
and hear us.
Give me 1 second.
James needs to be removed. See ya. Oh. Oh. Oh, what do you do? What do you do? Well, anyway, I'm going to go back to showing off my gifts. Like I said, Ridge Wallet.
This is crazy.
Like I said,
don't know why my audio
side bags.
kicks me out. Why I can't hear our good friend Josh. I don't like this. Very upsetting audio. You know what? We'll go.
Just leave. There we go. Oh, now that James is gone, we can now. I don't know. No, can't do much. Gotta wait on him. Gotta wait on the homie. Anyway, we went over some good gifts tonight for some good ideas for Disney dads, Disney veterans. But I really like the idea of sending off a care package. I don't know why I haven't thought of that sooner than now. But that would be something I for sure can get behind. I'm going to make it happen. My wife would love to bake some stuff for that. So we're going to try to make that happen.
What I missed? Talk bad about me?
No, not at all. No, not at all. We just watched a Marine try to fix a technical issue, and we all know and understand the struggles therefore of
there are. So what happened was as I was looking for this picture, I clicked the little X here in my browser on the wrong thing, and when I said no, it muted my mic, and I don't know what happened. As if you guys have watched the Marine documentary on Netflix, there's a scene that made me feel just as small as that whole scene in that documentary, talking to a grunt, and he's saying, "Oh, we're smart. We know things. I know words." Wait, fuck. What is that word? That's what I felt right there. Straight up. That's what I felt right now.
No, we just a little recap on the presents. That's it.
Yeah. No, a recap. Like I said, we have done some great recaps at bonk stuff. I'm always bonking my microphone. Records, Ridge Wallet. I mean, coasters. Guys, think about it. There's so many possibilities that are endless out there for you and your spouses. Just lean into what you know they love. If they're a Disney dad, lean into what they know. If they're a dad who likes to just brew things, there's brewing kits out there, like to make their own drinks. Lean into that. Lean into who they are. Because that's when we came up with this idea for gift ideas for Disney dads. Well, if you're a Disney dad, there's so many. The possibilities are endless for your spouse because Star Wars, Indiana Jones, Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Pick your favorite movie, lean into that. Pick your favorite character, lean into that. Apparel, terrariums, Disney movie nights, movie night kit. There's so much that is endless with this topic that you just have to know your spouse, that dad, that parent, whoever you're buying for. Doesn't that easily sum that up, Josh? What you say?
Yeah, it absolutely does. And just to close out, we're just gonna make sure you guys understand some of the better things you can get for your for your Disney dad.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be
Yeah. Right here.
some of this stuff.
Yeah. Some of this stuff. That's the best way to do
Now,
it.
this is just a cool website we found from these two guys that run this kind of this cool podcast that they've got all kinds of cool stuff on here. And look, we're thinking about buying some stuff from them to show them some love. So
Show some love.
they even have Christmas
Ornaments.
and
Crystals.
that guy with that beard looks like a really, really cool guy.
He does.
That's a guy.
That's a man's man.
That's
Look
a
at
dude.
we got a backpack up there. Look at that. Backpacks.
Oh, look at the backpack.
Under
Look at
Armour.
the backpack. Look at this. We got all kinds of. Look,
What-
my wife needs that shopping bag, but it would encourage her to
I love
shop.
the 1990s style retro backpack we have right there. That was
Yeah.
pretty rad.
Yeah.
Reminded me of Saved by the Bell.
There's your on the rocks glass right there. 11 beans. Come on, you're not going to be able to find that
Beer
for a
mug.
cheaper
21
price.
Dude, $21 for a pint glass.
Yeah.
That's
Get a
cheap.
MacBook for $6. No, it's fine. It's the little logo.
It's a flashy, colorful.
And the best one out of all of them is this
sweater.
Christmas sweater right here.
Yep, 5150 because we're both crazy.
And it's I have to buy that this week.
I have to buy mine next week. I totally am there.
Look at this. James even put a size for me.
I did.
Just
6L. No. Josh is more like the 4X. No, he's actually he's a big dude, but he's burly.
I wear a 2. I wish I had a 2.5X. That's pretty much right where I'm at. 3X is too big. 2X is too kind of too tight.
So like the way I'm liking it is like you put your kid in a 10-12 and you're at that in between size of the 10 and the 12, and it's just like you lift your arms up and your belly's just starting to
Right.
I can't wear this. I feel a little awkward. I feel I don't need a belly shirt in the winter.
I know, man. I know. I should make that into a crop top. It would go crazy.
You know how Tim would feel about that, friend. No, guys, see, look, you got shown the website. You know where to go. We gave you multiple ideas. We have wonderful sponsors who you can get ideas from. Guys, there's so many people out there. I actually saw a cool one today I'm thinking about getting my wife, actually. It's a advent calendar charm bracelet.
Now, if someone can make that video, that would be really helpful.
Yeah.
If someone can make the reverse of this and just send it our way, that would be just.
I'm terrible
Thank
at
you.
getting things from my wife. I'm so
My
bad.
wife would come on here right now and absolutely embarrass me
Oh,
if
so would
I
mine.
asked her what gifts I got her, because
So would mine.
she now at this point been together since 2010. She has to make a list and lay it out black and white for me. Get me these things. And I'll throw in a couple where I'm like, oh, she'll like this. And sometimes it's good, sometimes not. Sometimes it's shit. But I try.
See, my wife is a Swiftie, so it's great. There's so many little Swiftie things out there.
Oh yeah, there's a lot. Yeah.
Like last year, I just got little trinkets. She loved it. Like I got her a little keychain that she has on a key ring. This year, it says "Little Miss Swiftie" in a heart, and it's like smiling. Like, yeah, Little Miss Swiftie. That's perfect. She's all happy about it. Dragonfly, she loves. But this year, she's like, I need this. We went to Costco. It's funny. She goes, you need to buy this for me for Christmas. Put it in the cart now. I'm like, okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
It's in our closet, ready to be wrapped. But
Fine. Yeah.
But it's like, okay, if that's what you feel you need to do, sweet. Today I got thwarted. because we were out doing some family stuff, and I wanted to go buy. She loves crystals, like healing crystals and the power of crystals and all that. And I found a couple crystal necklaces. They were well pieced together. They're awesome. Good deal on them. The card reader wasn't reading because the internet there sucked where we were at. I'm like, one chance, one shot, and I missed my opportunity. I'm not Eminem.
Nobody is.
So, no, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know it was like a bit of a rant and a ramble and a tangent and thrown everywhere. We went down like 90 different rabbit holes. But
That was fun. It's okay.
It's a good episode. It gives you guys an idea of what dads think of and what we need. And from two dads who have kids, who have wives, they've leaned into who we are. That's ultimately and they get us. They may not always be home runs, but they're gifts that are thoughtful. And
Right.
That's the easiest way I can think of it.
Yeah,
They
my
may
wife
not be
puts way
home
more
runs.
thought
Yeah.
into it than I do.
Yep. And that's the thought that matters at the end of the day. The holidays aren't about the big, grandiose gift. It's not about the existential, I need all this extra stuff. What it should be about is the idea that these people care about you enough to even get you something. And from me to you, as a host and you guys listening, and even for Josh, just think about that from the bottom of our hearts. Just think about the sentimental value of what your people are giving you, because at the end of the day, it's about the memory of what that person did, not the overall gift. Because 20 years from now, where's that gift going to be 9 times out of 10?
Yeah, and to stick on James's kind of heartfelt part there, I mean, you could get a marine crayons,
Mhm.
but they're gonna go quick.
They will.
You need to get them something else.
Yeah. I'll eat crayons all day long.
All right.
But no, it's true. It is true.
It's true.
You just lean into that person if you're struggling. And Ingrid, thank you for the topic. Thank you so much. This is a great
good topic, Ingrid. Very good topic.
And Capitala's Creations, if she's asking us to, like, dumber than a box of rocks military veterans for advice, that mom is struggling to figure her husband something out. So, because he's got to be like a Disney adult, a dad, and practical stuff. So thank you for the topic, guys. We're all about, if you guys want to shoot topics, shoot us that way. Comments in the comments below. Always drop them. We love them. Drop them down.
And prepare for a wild and fun holiday season, guys.
Oh God, guys! I have to make the announcement. I have to make the special announcement. We have a guest locked in. I'm not naming the guest, but we have a guest for the holiday.
We'll give you a hint.
He plucks the guitar. Yeah, we have it. He plucks the guitar, but I ain't naming who it is. We locked in our guest. Next episode, maybe 2 episodes, we'll reveal it. But then we have our holiday guest locked in, and it's going to be a wonderful time. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be different, and we want it to be fun and full of joy for you all with this holiday.
And totally like normal, unscripted. That's how we roll around here.
Unscripted.
So basically, we're popping this person in and riding that train till its destination. Got no idea how it's gonna go. It's gonna go good. It's gonna be great. We just have there's no outline. There's no script here. It's just we press the button and we start doing whatever we want.
Our guests literally told us, guys, I'm down to do whatever you guys are in for. So
and that's okay. Well,
so there's that, guys.
I already know what I'm asking first. I already know what I'm asking this person to do first.
Me too.
I gotta hear
it too. It's a he. I'll say it's a he. They already said they would do it too.
Perfect.
So they also have a song that's supposed to come out on Christmas Day. So I might try and see if they might play that.
Ooh, maybe
there's some good stuff.
There's some stuff.
This next guest is happening. So guys, we hope you've enjoyed every episode up to this point. We don't even know the damn number at this point, but we do hope you've enjoyed the gift ideas for Dad's episode.
$1 million.
$1 billion.
$1 billion.
Yeah, that's a different
We'll
story.
be there one day. We'll be there one day. Episode 1246. I'm still bald.
And we're still trying to get into the transplants. I think, I know what I'm getting, Josh. I'm getting the hair rollers.
Good night, everybody. Good night. Good night. Good night.
Have a
See
good
you
night,
guys.
See ya.
Bye.
All right, squad, listen up. You already know who we are. We are the Operation Magic Podcast. Disney loving, dad run, veteran built. Every week, we're here bringing you that magic straight to the veins. And now we've got something even bigger. It's official, guys. The Operation Magic merch. Those t-shirts, those hoodies, the mugs, stickers, you name it. All Disney inspired, all made for the Operation Magic squad. This isn't just gear. This is the uniform. You throw this on, you're not just a fan. You're a part of the family. Every piece supports this show, keeps the mission alive, and helps us keep bringing laughs, the stories, and the magic every single week. So what are you waiting for? Hit operationmagic.printful.me right now. Grab your gear and show the world who you are rolling with. Operation Magic. Rep the magic. Rep the squad.